Hey food family, I'm back. This week we have Raising Cane's. They just opened 2 miles away from my house. I've been wanting to go there. There's one that's in Lakewood, but that's kind of far from me. But Raising Cane's chicken tenders, all my friends, I see them going there. People down south, they love it. The Texas toast. So I went and I picked some up. I don't know what's wrong with me wanting to go to these places when they just opened or they just got a new item. Popeyes took 30 minutes. This took 30 minutes to get my food. But just like Popeyes, the line was long, but once you got up there and you ordered, your food was practically ready by the time you got to the second window. So they just basically have all chicken tender meals. That's a chicken tender based restaurant. So they have 2-piece, 3-piece, 6-piece, 4-piece. They have a chicken sandwich that is also made with their chicken tenders. So, and they just have French fries, coleslaw, and Texas toast. So I got I think they called it a Caniac combo. 6 pieces of chicken tenders, 2 of the cane sauce, 2 Texas toast, because I swapped my coleslaw for that because I don't want coleslaw, and crinkle cut fries. And I got a lemonade right here. So this is what it looks like. The tenders are a nice size, standard size, not too huge or anything like that. I do see that some of the breading is really not stuck well on here. Some of these are a little tiny, I would consider this a nugget, but overall they're decent size. A little greasy, but not like excessive. The fries look like they just have salt on them. Let's try them out. Those are good. They're very basic. They I believe just have salt on them, but they are seasoned well. Like I get that burst of flavor with every single chew. These probably were crispy when they were freshly made, but since they've become a little soggy, but I like soggy fries. Yeah, good flavor on those. Nice and soft on the inside. Now, I got their lemonade, and I've heard good things about it. They say that it's fresh. I don't know what that exactly means, but I would just hope that the quality would be a bit better than like Minute Maid mix, since they're claiming fresh. This is a large, pretty big. I'm really picky about lemonade, so to me that doesn't taste fresh. Now it could have been made fresh with, like real lemon juice, water, sugar, but I feel like this wasn't made with like hand squeezed lemons, and that's the trick. That's the difference between fresh and then like the hand squeezed lemons into lemonade. Because sometimes companies will use a lemon juice that the lemons have been squeezed and processed with machines, and then they kind of give off just a different flavor than actual just cut freshly squeezed lemon juice, no processing whatsoever. Let's try their Texas toast. Now this is it's pull apart sesame bread, and then they put butter and a little bit of garlic and kind of like just fry it on a flat top. I've never had it before. It smells like regular white bread. Let's give it a taste. That was so good. The flavor to me is very similar to Olive Garden seasoning that they put on their breadsticks. There's a little bit of toastiness, but mostly it's just really fluffy. Nice and salty, buttery flavor. That's really good. Alright. Now to try the chicken tenders, and to try it, you need some of the sauce. Looks like a mayo-based sauce. Kind of reddish, oranges. Looks like it has some spices in here, so maybe some Cajun seasoning. So. It actually kind of smells like ranch. Like a ranch sauce. And like ketchup. So, let's give it a try with the sauce first. They really know how to season their food. Everything has like the perfect amount of salt. Like it's right on the cusp where bland meets too salty. Like they just got it. They hit it perfectly with the salt, the sodium ratios. The sauce, I feel like, kind of takes away from the chicken because I can taste the chicken on its own. The flavor of the chicken is more powerful than the sauce, but the creaminess is a good complement to the crispiness of the chicken. Not spiced heavily at all. It really just tastes like maybe salt, garlic, and onion. So good. Really tender and juicy. Just very light and homemade. Now the sauce, to be honest with you, it's kind of more like a peppery Thousand Island dressing. Probably best with the fries. Yeah. To be honest with you, the only thing I probably don't like out of this whole thing is the lemonade. It's not bad, so that says a lot. This is my first meal of the day, so I'm pretty hungry. It's a delicious garlic butter in here. good quality bread. Yeah, I woke up this morning, did a bunch of laundry, went to the bank, went to go get gas, went to go pick up food, took care of my pets. Like, I got pretty productive. But that morning, whole morning I was just kept thinking about getting my food because I was really excited. I really, really wanted to try this. So I see what the hype is about. I feel like these past few years, maybe the past 10 years or so, things were becoming popular that were just super complicated, and these extravagant recipes and plates with all of these different ingredients and, you know, different wacky flavors of things. That has been really popular, and now it's kind of switching back over. And what's popular with cuisine now is how simple it can be. You know, our culture today is, you know, really educated on different chemicals and what our food is made out of and all this stuff. And so now it's become more attractive to eat more natural things and whole foods, and, you know, the less ingredients, the better. So we're really starting to desire simplicity, and that's what this gives you. The fries were just legit, like, it just tastes like salt, but the quality and the flavor, it really just highlights the actual ingredient themselves. The chicken tenders, the flavor in the breading is just, it's just salt and maybe like garlic, but I really appreciate them for doing this because, like I said, my favorite chicken place is Popeyes. I like all the spices and the different seasonings that they put into their food. So to have a place like this where you can really tell that there isn't that much to what's going into it as far as like flavor profiles, and they still pull it off, like, it's impressive. If you haven't tried it, it's worth a try. I got the most expensive meal and it came out to $13.85 for the 6-piece. And that's with tax. And the sauce just tastes like a mix between ranch and ketchup, which, if you think about it, is genius because aren't those the two like top condiments statistically? Ranch and ketchup, or maybe it's not just in America. You guys should. Try this. Just, not the food, but just like sit down alone or with somebody else and just talk about the food that you're eating. You know, what's good about it. Like, this is something I would never do before making these videos. I would like obviously think to myself, wow, this is good. Wow, this tastes good. But when you actually out loud, you like describe why it tastes good and what's good about it to you, it really makes you appreciate what you're putting into your body. Even though it might not be the healthiest, you can appreciate it for its deliciousness. It's just that flavor, and that feeling that you can't get from any other thing except for bread with butter. Like, I feel like everybody has had the experience and the wonderful delight of just having nice soft bread with salty, creamy butter that just like coats your lips and your mouth. This reminds me of childhood. So good. I'm getting full, guys. Just gonna finish the fries. Really good. Yeah, it's like they use garlic salt for everything. It's amazing. But that was Raising Cane's. I'm in a food coma. I'm about to be. Really good. Worth the price, worth the wait. I don't even know how KFC is still in business, to be honest with you. And churches. But well, Popeyes, Chick-fil-A, Raising Cane's, blowing it out of the water as far as like leading fast food chains, most popular fast food chains. KFC, get out. Get out of here. You're not good. You're soggy and gross and too salty. But okay at the same time. I'd eat it if someone bought it. But I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.